lot of people were very outraged when Trump posted that Bruce Springsteen is a failure. And Trump goes, not only is he a horrible singer, but he is also got all kinds of skin problems. I mean, it was just very Trump, right? Trump has to go there, as you say. He has to go there.
Yeah.
But you found an interesting article about Bruce Springsteen, which distinguishes Bruce Springsteen from a lot of Hollywood people that we know as left-wing. So let's take, for example, Jack Nicholson is left-wing. Okay, Robert De Niro is left-wing. But guess what? Robert De Niro's art is not left-wing, right? Look at the roles he plays. Even in roles that where he plays like the he's the father of the bride, or he's the he's in Meet the Fockers, or he's in The Godfather, the gangster movies. He plays roles that, if I don't know if you could quite classify them politically, but they're right of center. But Robert De Niro is very left-wing. But the point that you're making about Springsteen, and this article shows that it is true. His music is left-wing.
Always has been.
And always has been.
Always has been. It says that, his lyrical view of America has long included politics, left-wing politics. In fact, they say that even Born in the USA is not what the anthem that people think it is.
Yeah, people think it's Born in the USA, so the USA is the greatest. But if you listen to the lyrics, that is not the point.
It is not.
Right? The point is the song is being sung by a guy who is a Vietnam vet. He comes back. He has no job prospects. He has no future. And he's saying this ironically, like, hey, I'm born in the USA.
Exactly. What's going on?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it is a protest against America, right? And the article goes on to analyze a bunch of songs, including songs I don't know. There's My Hometown. There is The Ghost of Tom Joad. The Rising, Jack of All Trades, Galveston Bay.
American Skin.
American Skin.
Yeah, it says, no secret, my friend, you can get killed just for living in your American skin.
Oh, so there's probably an allusion to the racial
That's right.
motive.
Police killing.
Yeah,
yes.
Police killings. Mocking capitalism, mocking the United States as a kind of warfare state.
I mean, look, I don't know why I ever paid for a ticket to go watch this guy sing. I did. I went to a concert back in 1980. I want to say 87. That's when I went to hear him. I was like jamming away, not really paying attention to the lyrics, of course.
Well, that's because you're a musical person and you pay attention to sound.
Right.
And not even to words. In fact, isn't it funny you would tell me how you would sing and some of these songs have kind of a bit of a sexual component, but you were like 13 years old and you're like, I didn't even pick up on that.
Oh, yeah. There were a lot of,
like Baby It's Cold Outside or all kinds of songs. Was it not that one?
What was the other one? Rock Me All Night Long or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, all night long. What are they doing all night long? I had no idea what they were doing all night long, but I like the song, right?
Right.
But no, I mean, with him, I had no idea that it was so anti-American. I mean, really. Let's
talk about, the reason people get mixed up about Bruce Springsteen is we are accustomed today to a leftist who looks like Trotsky, has the Trotsky glasses, got a little beard, he's a little weirdo, he dresses like a bohemian, he's a freak, or purple hair. Now, Bruce Springsteen dresses like working class, right? He dresses like he's a coal miner, or he dresses like he's a construction worker. Now, we have to remember that if we go back in American history to the 30s and 40s, there was a working class communist movement in this country, very large and very powerful.
Yeah.
And these were, again, people who had their faces black from coming out of a mine, and yet they were voting not even for FDR. They're voting for Wallace, so they're voting for the Communist Party
USA.
And all of this came a lot, I think, out of the Great Depression and the belief that capitalism had completely failed. So this appears to be Bruce Springsteen's real pedigree. He is, in fact, people say he's not working class because he makes all this money, but he is echoing that working class style.
Yeah.
And
well, he's a communist.
I mean, and he's close to being a communist, right?
No,
if not
sure.
an outright communist.
I think he's an outright communist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so no surprise.
I think he should write a new song about how great communism is, and then go, oh wait.
But see, he's in a way
that could be the chorus. Oh wait. What am I saying?
What am I saying? Well, I have to say he is pretty cunning. And by that I mean he does not put the politics so explicit. Think of it. You'd have a song and it's called Born in the USA. It's almost like it is a song designed to deceive.
Oh,
right?
For sure.
Because the ordinary guy, born, let's say you're eating in a diner, born in the USA, like, yeah, born in the USA, but that's not what he means.
Yeah.
It's almost like pay attention, read between the lines, look at what the song is really saying, but most people don't do that.
Yeah.
And so Bruce Springsteen, what he does is he has the left-wing message, but he also gets to pose as this kind of all-American patriot.
That's right.
The Trump administration has their sleeves rolled up. They're streamlining some pretty big and monumental moves right now. But, it's difficult for them to take your personal finances into account when trying to fix the country. That's something you have to do. And that's why tens of thousands of Americans are acting. They're buying gold now from Birch Gold. Here are a few key facts. In the last 12 months, the value of gold has gone up 30%. I'm very happy about that. Central banks are buying gold in large quantities. That should tell you something. The Rio reset on the horizon, where BRICS nations are looking to unseat the US dollar as the global reserve. Hey, you can find peace of mind in gold. Birch Gold makes it extremely easy to convert an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in physical gold, or just buy some gold to store at home. Get started. Text Dinesh to 989898. Birch Gold will send you a free information kit on gold. There's no obligation, only useful information. Birch Gold has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, thousands of happy customers. So go ahead, contact them, diversify your savings today. Text the word Dinesh to 989898.